Flower Mound, Texas could easily be the best, most overlooked city in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Very few clients that we work with ever bring up Flower Mound if they're not from the area already, which is a huge mistake because Flower Mound is actually one of the best cities in the state. So today we're going to highlight Flower Mound and really focus on the city overall. We're going to look into Flower Mound's history, what it's like to live in Flower Mound present day, and we're going to look at affordability, employment, lifestyle, and real estate. And we're also going to look at Flower Mound in comparison to other cities in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So in other words, we're looking at it all, everything you absolutely need to know about Flower Mound. So first, let's start off by finding Flower Mound on a map. Flower Mound is located in the north central part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Now, while there isn't an interstate or a major highway that cuts through the heart of Flower Mound, it does have relatively easy access to I-35 West, I-35 East, Highway 377, and Highway 121. Now, if you're looking to get to bigger cities in the Metroplex, like Fort Worth, it's going to take you about 40 minutes to get to downtown. Now, if you need to get to Dallas, you're looking at 35 minutes from downtown to downtown. And if you need to catch a flight to the DFW International Airport, that's 15 minutes. Now, one of the things that most people cannot grasp, including myself, is how far you can go within a certain amount of time in the DFW Metroplex. So I want to show you how far you can travel in 30 minutes from Flower Mound. So now that we know where in the world Flower Mound even is, I want to welcome you to the DFW Homeowner YouTube channel, the go-to real estate channel for the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. My name is Jaime Resendez, your local realtor and team leader, able to help you make money in real estate whether you're buying or selling. So please don't forget to hit that like button because that really helps out the channel. All right, so let's get back to Flower Mound because this is what you came for. Flower Mound, Texas is a city located in North Texas. Flower Mound, Texas has a population of over 78,000 people as of the 2020 census. And it's part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex located in the north central part of the DFW area. Flower Mound is a relatively new city incorporated in 1961. However, the area has a long history dating back to given that Flower Mound was first permanently inhabited in the 1850s. The pioneers back then built log cabins and farms in the area, and the community slowly began to grow. In the early 20th century, Flower Mound, Texas became known for its flower businesses. The flower industry helped to put Flower Mound, Texas on the map, and the city continues to be known for its flowers today, which has helped the city become a vibrant and thriving community with rich history and culture. That's a bit of Flower Mound's origin story, where it's coming from. Let's really focus in on how Flower Mound is viewed today. And in order to do that in a balanced way, I want to introduce niche.com, which interprets millions of data sets on cities all across the country. We use this resource even internally with our clients to give them a good grasp of the cities that they're looking at. So as you can see, Flower Mound received an A+ from niche.com, having aggregated these 12 categories that you see on the screen. Now the full report is linked down in the description, so make sure to check it out. All right, so here's where we really start having some fun because there's a lot of you park lovers out there, including myself, that need to understand what the park situation is like in the city that we're living in. Flower Mound has over 980 acres of parkland, which includes 59 miles of 8-foot multi-purpose trails that link together parks, neighborhoods, schools, and businesses. There's also 9 miles of equestrian trails and 14 miles of unpaved hike and bike trails for public use. Now, of course, Flower Mound has plenty of neighborhood parks that offer a variety of playgrounds, covered picnic shelters, cooking grills, park benches, and basketball play pads. And residents can also enjoy youth and adult baseball, softball, football, and soccer fields and public tennis courts. All right, so now let's talk about one of the most important criteria for every homeowner, which are the schools. And regardless if you have kids or not, the school system does impact the amount of property taxes that you pay along with the value of your house. So it's pretty important. The majority of Flower Mound is serviced by the Louisville Independent School District, with Argyle, Denton, Grapevine, Colleyville, and Northwest Independent School Districts also serving small areas of the town. Now, Flower Mound itself has 2 high schools, 2 9th and 10th grade campuses, 6 middle schools, and 12 elementary schools. And one astounding fact that nobody knows about is that there's 28 four-year colleges and universities within 50 miles of Flower Mound. Now, the full breakdown of schools is linked down in the description, so check it out if that's something that you want to look into a little bit further. And now that we know a little bit more about the park situation and the school situation, let's get to the mission critical criteria, which is there a Chick-Fil-A in Flower Mound? Well, yes, there is. There's actually 2 of them, one in Founders Square and the other one on Justin Road. All right, so of course I am joking about the Chick-fil-A criteria, although it's pretty important. It's not a big factor. However, What is a big factor is real estate, because regardless if you plan to be a renter or a homeowner in Flower Mound, real estate impacts you quite directly. So let's look at Flower Mound real estate from a macro perspective. The typical home value of homes in Flower Mound is $626,464. This value is seasonally adjusted and only includes the middle price tier of homes. Flower Mound home values have gone up 27.8% over the past year. And know that it's not a typo. And to give you a perspective on where home prices are coming from, check out this 10-year graph. Now, many of you are going to be super excited about this leveling off of prices over the last couple of months. Now, to give you a better representation of what the real estate home prices are like around Flower Mound, check out the surrounding cities. Louisville's median price is $430,000. In Double Oak, it's $845,000. In Argyle, you're looking at $823,000. Roanoke is $469,000. Trophy Club is $705,000. Grapevine is $551,000. And Coppell's median home value is $621,000. Now, I'll admit, all of these numbers, all of these figures don't really mean too much without visuals, without context. So I want to visually show you what these average home prices, especially in Flower Mound, can actually buy you. So if you go to my website down below and go to Flower Mound, you can look at all the homes that are available in the price point that you're looking for. So check out the homes that are available in Flower Mound right now, right around the median home value of $627,000. Now, to give you a better sense of what the monthly mortgage payments look like in Flower Mound, check out this video that I made that shows you how to calculate your monthly mortgage payments in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Because if you're brand new to the state, understand that property taxes are some of the highest in the country. Now, the trade-off, of course, is that the home values aren't as high as other states in the country as well. So just understand that there's that trade-off. And once you have a better understanding of what the monthly mortgage payment can look like in your home in Flower Mound, we want to understand the entire picture, the cost of living in the city. So if you take the overall cost of living in Flower Mound, Texas, you can see that it's 5% higher than the national average, with housing being 17% higher than the national average, utilities also being 18% higher than the national average, but with groceries being 9% less, and transportation being 1% less than the national average as well. Now, if you're sold on Flower Mound or would like some additional information about the city, I want to invite you to connect with our top agents. Our information is down in the description. However, if you're not quite sold on Flower Mound, I want you to check out 2 additional cities that have similar vibes, similar real estate, and similar amenities to Flower Mound. One of those is Frisco, Texas, which is within 15 minutes of Flower Mound. And the other city to consider is Colleyville, which is south of Flower Mound, about 15 minutes out as well.